Harry Styles won for album of the year.
Yeah, this thing became a whole thing.
Yeah, it sounds like
pretty embarrassing.
Call him up.
What's embarrassing?
Didn't know who he was.
By the way, he could walk in here right now. I probably still wouldn't know who he is. Like, I don't.
But so faces aren't. You're not great with faces.
I'm good with faces.
Okay.
I just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't care about pop culture. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I like if like the founder of ChatGPT-3 walked in here, I'd be like, oh, I know that's Sam Altman.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I have no idea what you just said.
The AI.
Or if like
Don't know.
if the founder of Instagram, Kevin Systrom, walked in here, I'd be like, oh, it's Kevin. Like, I know who that. Like, I just don't. Like, I can tell you what's going on with the Hubble telescope, and I can tell you what the latest advances are in, biochemical engineering, and I can tell you how close we are to having nuclear fusion, and I can tell you what's happening with the debt crisis and what's happening with the reign of U.S. supremacy in the global economy and like I know those are the things that I read about in the news.
Yeah.
I don't read about Harry Styles, right? Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I get information. My wife reads about what's going on with the. And so she'll tell me things like about like his last movie, and there was a thing with the other actor, but I don't know anything about it. Like, I genuinely don't know.
Yeah.
And she always makes fun of me.
Would love to know her take on the drama for Don't Worry, Darling.
She always like will be driving in the car, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's so and so with the such and such the thing on the Beverly Hills Housewife thing," and I'm like, I don't know who that is. I don't know. Like, I do not know. Like, I know the Watermelon song because my kids listen to it. And so I know that, but like, I still do, like, Lizzo could be sitting in here. I don't know what she looks like. I know her. I've heard her songs.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I know who Lizzo is, and I feel very proud about the fact that I actually even know that.
You just threw out a name.
Yes. Very relevant name.
She's a very important singer right now.
Yes.
And like, she's a very important figure, but I don't know who she is.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But now you'll never, like, you think Harry Styles will stay with you now after that incident, or no?
I still
he doesn't know.
If there was like a row, I know he's like a handsome guy, and I know he's about like 5'10" or something. He's a shorter guy.
Yeah. Because
I was there in person, I saw him. But if there were like 5 guys in here right now, and they were all dark hair, about 5'10"-ish, and handsome guys, I'm not sure I could tell you which one was Harry Styles.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Now, if they sang, I might be like, oh, that's the guy.
And they would have to all be dressed the same because he has a very unique style.
That's the karaoke guy.
Okay, look. I used to go to karaoke at the farmer's market on Fairfax in Los Angeles when I first moved out there, and I would go on like Sundays, and you'd get like a pitcher of beer and sit and listen to people sing karaoke. And there were like these ringers that would show up that you were like, oh, that guy, man. It was like Proud Mary, and the guy would get up and sing Proud. You'd be like, oh my God, he's amazing, right? Or like somebody would come in and they would sing like some Meatloaf song, and you'd be like, that is the greatest version of that song I've ever heard. They were just karaoke ringers.
Yeah.
This guy got up and sang, and I was like, this dude's a ringer. Like, he's a karaoke ringer. Like, I didn't know. And by the way, this is like 5 years ago too. Like, he was like in some D12 band or something.
It's a compliment to him still.
Yeah, he was great. He's an unbelievable. Like, if you don't know,
it's a genuine compliment.
And you know what's great? He sang live, and he was great.
If you don't know who he is and you just watch him perform, you're like, that guy's good. I'll tell you that. Like, because you know how some people where you're like, oh, they're famous, and you're like, I don't know if they're that good, or like we think they're that good because everybody else thinks they're that good.
Yep.
There are those people, and they're out there, and we all are thinking of one, right? Harry Styles is not that person. When you see him go, it's like, you're like, oh, that guy's good. He's got it, right? It's like Bruno Mars. Like, you're never going to see Bruno Mars play. See another person who I know.
Seems like you're paying a little bit more attention than you let on.
You're never going to see Bruno Mars play and be like, I think like he's getting by on the fact that he's Bruno Mars. Because he's not. Because he's epic. He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Yeah. So people can't be mad that you wouldn't know him because you're giving him such a compliment.
It's even more props.
It is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's even
100%.
more props.
I agree.
You don't be mad at somebody for not knowing who somebody famous is.
Yeah.
Like, what do you?
I agree with that. I totally agree. We're getting the wrap up segment.
Yeah, we do have to wrap
it up.
One last question.
Was it lovely?
It was lovely. I was thinking of a. I thought it was lovely.
Like 4.
Like I think 10? A little high. Like I would give like a. We can't go 10 out of 10, so I would do like 9.4.
Yeah. Wow, that's high.
0.4. Oh, that's high.
I was gonna say like 8, 9.
8, 9.
8, 9 only because I wish we had more time.
Wish we had more time. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
sweet.
Isn't that sweet?